Ahoy and welcome to I Like Watches. My name's Gary. I like watches, and you're here watching this because you like watches too. And I'm certain you like affordable dive watches. I mean, who doesn't? They form the backbone of many a watch collection, most of which will be housing the Seiko NH35. And there is one brand in particular that has built up a massive following, producing NH35 powered affordable dive watches. When I started reviewing their watches in 2020, this brand had a handful of store followers, and I'm talking 2 or 3,000. They now have a staggering 483,000 people following their official store on AliExpress. How have St. Martin achieved such widespread global support in just those few years? Well, by making watches like this, very affordable, high quality NH35 powered automatic dive watches. It's these watches that have formed the foundations for the brand, enabling them to build, expand and diversify their catalogue. And it's great to see them continuing to develop new affordable watches, although this one perhaps a touch more niche than their usual divers. This is a 1,000 meter dive watch, so it's big and heavy. So heavy, in fact, I had to separate the case from the bracelet to weigh it. You will certainly notice this watch on your wrist. They've kicked things off with just this single variant, a blue and black fading enamel textured dial, relief bezel, aggressive angles, bold hands, solid, well, everything. It's not your typical everyday desk diver, so I'm not sure how many of those almost 500,000 store followers will be rushing to buy one. I personally don't think big watches are making a return, and sales figures support that. Only 25 units sold in its first 3 weeks, despite its relatively affordable price tag. I've just been offered this watch for $227 US. Please don't forget, prices vary. You must get all the coupons to get the best price. And some countries add import tax to the prices, and prices vary from PC to mobile phone. So don't be surprised if the price you're seeing is different to my $227 US. There's plenty to like about this watch, but there's also a few issues in my opinion. The finishing of their watches is usually flawless, but this one has some corners that even I consider too crisp. There's some debris on the dial under the logo. I'm not wild about the end link fit, and the relief bezel doesn't seem to suit the watch. Everything on the watch is angular, faceted, crisp. The bezel insert looks soft, the numbers slightly rounded. It doesn't help that I'm not a fan of relief bezels. The bezel action is nice though, and alignment is perfect. Helium escape valve, which you'd expect on a 1,000 meter diver, incorporated into the side of the case. Amazing lume, you'll see it tested at the end of the video. I was surprised to see so much light play. Lots from the enamel dial hands and indices. You also have polished corners on the outer shell of the clasp, and some framing the crown, top and bottom. No polishing on the bracelet though, no sharp corners either. It's been nicely finished, and like the rest of the watch, it's chunky. If you're a fan of 200 plus gram 44mm dive watches, then there aren't many new ones to pick from, so it's certainly one to consider. I, though, like many of you, I suspect, I'm still following this trend of preferring slightly smaller watches. In particular, dive watches, I tend to prefer them to be around 40mm in diameter, 140 to 150 grams. I have no need for a 1,000 meter diver. Every now and then, and I've said this a few times in the past, every now and then I do feel like wearing a chunkier diver, but this is just too chunky for me anyway, and my well, average wrist. But if you like it, I've put an affiliate link in the video description. You will have seen the includes paid promotion icon, or at least I hope you will have seen it at the start of the video. That's because San Martin sent me this watch for free. I don't need to return it. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the watch and the video in the comments section.